storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Arizona State's offense will get the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Pulls and fires complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw again. Punch it out of the air. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
So USC's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They'll send the back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Running back searching for a hole. to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll go back to work on offense. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. A strike downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And man, when I think...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Trojans want to move quickly. Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Trojans! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's on target and complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Sun Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10 to 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
Gives it on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Up-tempo for the offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll keep it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This time they'll go to the running game. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 45 on his way. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll try the left side. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Tony.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Quarterback on the keeper. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Nestles it in at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third. It's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the catch. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Sun Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Trojans want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being...
He's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Trojans have this offense rolling.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Colorado State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Sun Devils in the hurry up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit
turning it on.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now they'll try the right side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He'll pull it on the read. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Takes the easy completion. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on third. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking down the middle. And they're not on the same page there. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
Now on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Trojans want to move quickly. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. He'll do it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on third down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A quick pass to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Unloads quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Sun Devils will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll line up for a second down play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Going to swing it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Sun Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, looking to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He has 89 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
And fires complete to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They're going to ride this running back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It'll be third and long. The give to the tailback. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Going right to work up top. It's complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Fakes the grab. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Defense not showing press coverage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw for it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.